Yo, what up? We back. Got a little another little video here to watch. It's like a little compilation video. I actually edited the video for once. If you know my other videos, you know I don't edit them. I just do them. But I put a little bit more effort in. It ain't too crazy edits, it's just a few videos linked together. But Holy Priest tips and tricks. Maybe it can help you out, get some more points, get some more rating. How to identify certain things that are coming 3s and 2s. But they both work in either or. So we have a video here. These are clips from my stream, and I just clipped them together of like things that happened, pretty cool things. So, and then I'll like deafening blinds and like fading kidneys, fading stuns, fading blinds, etc. And then we'll just see, and I'll explain a little bit of stuff. So I'm playing RMP, they're playing RMP. I don't know what rating well. I think like 2100 maybe. Nothing too crazy. This is when I was just gearing up, because as you know I haven't posted a video in a while. I haven't played the game, but I just come back to the game and we're going ham. Gonna get that rank 1. But anyway, so in this video I think I def a blind. Okay, so what I'm doing is I know the rogue has blind up. So I know the rogue has blind up. The mage can bust and they bombed, so I know this is their go. And I don't think the mage can shoot me because I'm lining him, and I'm not going to stun. So usually they'll stun a sheep. So I'm like, okay, he's going to try and blind me. So what I do is I'm trying to get into range and just peek outside of this where I'm in range and in line of sight for him to blind me. And I'm going to death at the same time as I'm in the open. So he thinks, oh, the priest is right here, he's so stupid. Free blind. But I'm actually baiting him to blind me. So I see he's in a DB, so I'm not going to do it straight away. I'm going to heal my rogue up a little bit first. He trinkets. Another thing you can do is you can target them and see when they're actually going, when they target you, to blind you. So this doesn't really work all the time because people have focus blind macros, but sometimes you can get away with it if you just target them and you see when they're going to target you, which means they're going to blind you. Because he doesn't have kidney, so he's not going to kidney me, right? He could cheap shot me. So I walk out and I think I death here because I'm in range now. I know he's gonna do it, and I death. So he blinds me. So I baited it. He probably thinks, oh, the priest is in the priest is like right here. I can just blind him for free. He's so stupid. So I death the blind there, and then we get the kidney, etc. So that was like a little bit scuffed because of like everything's so close together. But you can do it a lot easier on like a different map, on a pillar, and the rogue's running at you. You just see him running towards the pillar. It's so obvious he's gonna blind you. You can either def it or fade it if you're a holy priest. So this is another one. I think this is a fade or hodge, because I fade hodges a lot. Because pallies just make it so obvious that they're gonna do it. So what happened is he was in, what was he in? Pally was in a kidney, right? So Pally's in a kidney. They're going on my rogue. We're having to go here basically. So my job is here to fear out of the kidney. And he has hodge up because I have Omnibar here. This is a really good ability to do all this stuff, by the way. So you need this. Make it a lot easier, this ability. So he has hodge up. I know he has hodge up. So he's going to try and hodge me because I'm right here. And I'm trying to fear him. He probably knows I'm trying to fear him. So what I do is he's a little bit late on this. Like he should have made this and not fucked it up, but he still fucked it up. So I'm sitting here out of line of sight. I know this is in range of hodge, so I'm gonna peek out, and as I peek out I fade to get him to hodge. He doesn't do it straight away, but he was intentionally trying to hodge me. He didn't see I faded, and then he hodges. This is how I know he hodges, because it goes on cooldown, and I'm not in a hodge, I have fade up still. So even though he fucked up, this is something you can do, and you can get it like a lot of the time. Or if you just know the distance of hodge, you can also just, when they're running at you, and just press it just before they get into the range. That takes a bit of practice to get used to, but that's also something you can do. And then I fear him, so he tried to hodge me, I faded it. Okay, this is a new thing you can do this patch, I think, which is Divine Ascension, the ability where you fly in the air. So you can actually use that to avoid CC. So you have fade to avoid CC, def to avoid CC, if it's like a breakable CC, like you can't def a stun. But you can like def CC, like sheep, fear, you can fade anything except for silences. And you can also fly, you can use Divine Ascension at the same time to avoid CC. Like hard CC like stuns and stuff as well. So I fly one of the step kidneys here. So we're versing Rogue Mage. This is a 2's game. I have no trinket. He has blind still. And he has step coming up in 4. My Feral Druid has no trinket either. So I see he blinds the Feral Druid. Right? So this means he's going to go with me. Because if he's blinding a Feral Druid, that means they're going to switch to me. If they blind me, that means they're going to go to Feral Druid. So I noticed that they blinded him. And the rogue's starting to run at me. So I'm like, oh shit, he's probably going to come and kidney me. So I fly in the air just as he comes to me. As he steps, I fly. So he step kidneys here because they're always going to step kidney you. They're not just going to step you and then wait a second and kidney you. Because it's like a fast action to step kidney. So I fly as he step kidneys and I fly to kidney. So if I didn't do this, I'd probably have died because I didn't have Guardian or Trinket. And he couldn't help me because he's in a blind. He dances as well, but it's wasted. And then up here I can just dodge him to keep him in combat. So that was like really fast, but even if it's slower, say they blind and you're further away, it's obvious. You can just fly the step kidneys and stuff. You know what I mean? Like blind, he's running at me, I fly. I don't always take this talent, but it's good into Rogue Mage 2s. I'm not 100% on what's good for the last talent. I'm thinking, I don't really like Cardinal Mending. I think it might be Ray of Hope or Fly in the Air. But I might be biased. I'll figure it out and then I'll make a video on it. This is another Death Blind, I think. So I know Rogue has blind here because it's not here. This is a cooldown tracker. I have no trinket. So he gets stunned here. I'm just lining here out of the range. He's targeting me, so I'm like, okay, he's gonna try and blind me, or he's gonna try and kidney me or stun me, so the mage can get a sheep. And my mage is in a sheep. So they're trying to get a triple CC going here. So he's in a stun, so I'm running to him to make him think, oh, it's a free blind, dude. The priest is right here. And then as he comes out of the stun, I death. So as you see, I death as he comes out of the stun. And he blinds me. And it's a death blind. So basically what you do is you just try and put yourself out there in an obvious stupid position. Especially if they're in CC, they're going to come out and blind. Especially if you see them setting up, like the mages in the sheep here. And you can basically just get it like a lot of the time. You can do the same thing with stuns, like not just deafing blinds. Like say, like that pally for example that I showed you. What is this? I think we lose this game, but it was an example of a faded Hodge, I think. Oh yeah, this is another obvious thing. Pallies that play the running, the fast, what is it, the mount up on the mount, run at you type thing, or talent. I don't know if it's talent, PvP talent conduit, whatever the fuck. I'm not too familiar with Holy Pallies. But when they're on the horse and they're running at you, it's so obvious what they're gonna do, right? You can just guess. They're either gonna, if they're not playing blind, they're gonna blind. If they're playing Hodge, they're gonna Hodge. But they usually Hodge first anyway. If they have after playing blind, you know. So he's running at me. I know the range of it. So I know the range is about here for him to get into range and Hodge me. So I fade it. This Hodge goes on cooldown. I'm in a fade. He runs away. So with Pallies, it's like really obvious because, you know, what are they going to do? They're running at you. It's a Holy Pally. There's not much they can really do other than Hodge. So you just get used to the range and you can just fade Hodges and stuns. With Rogues, it's a little bit more harder because, you know, they step and stuff. But if you have this Omni CC, it's actually really, really good for tracking stuns. And you can do this, like, it makes it so much easier. So here, the Rogue's running at me. He's going to stun me. I know he's going to stun me. He's going to kidney me. So as he gets into range, I fly. He doesn't step me, but this is about the range. So I fly. He presses his stun at the same time. It immunes it. And I'm in the air. And I'm out of here. I think that's it. That's it. So, yeah. Little tips. I don't know if I want to make a random video. There's other things you can do. Other tips is event here. You probably know this one, but when you're venting, we have mind games and we have Dura Shadows. With Dura Shadows, if you're versing double melee, they're training you. What you can do is cast while you're full health. Here, let me show you. So, say this double melee like Red Warrior training me. I'm casting. I want to get away from them. you know you can doors. If they kick you on doors, you can still cast Holy because it's a shadow kick. And if you keep casting Holy and they kick you, this is why you need to cast it like a higher percentage health, so you're not too low and it doesn't matter if you get kicked on Holy straight away. You're casting, they kick you, now you can doors. So it's basically, you cast Shadow to get kicked, so you can cast Holy, or you cast Holy to get kicked so you can doors away. Does that make sense? So casting Shadow, they kick me. You can usually mind games, mind control. It used to be mind control, like last season to do this. You cast MC to get kicked on Shadow. But doors is more valuable than a mind control, I feel like, because you can actually get away from both of them, opposed to just MCing one away and still having the other on you. Yeah, also with this, if you have the Omni CC tracker, so say you're versing Warrior Death Knight or Warrior Rat, you can track when they have stun up, because if they have stun up and they kick you and you start casting again, they're probably going to Stormbolt you or try and stun you. So say I cast, they both kick, I'm going to doors away, I can just fade the stun, because I know they're going to try and stun me to interrupt it, because they don't have kicks. You know, stuff like that. But yeah, that's my vid. I hope I gave some helpful tips. I thought it was pretty helpful. But yeah, if you want to ask me some more questions or think I should make a video or something else and you have an idea, just like let me know, maybe pop into my stream or something, or comment in the YouTube vid here and just let me know what you think. And I'll put it in a video or make a video on it or something. But yeah, it's not really a guide, this is just a couple of tips. But thank you for watching either way, and I hope I could help. So have a good one. Enjoy your Holy Priest endeavors. Peace.